What is up, you guys? So I'm here with another Aliexpress 1111 haul. Now I think that I do have more coming in. I honestly don't even know. I know I ordered so much that I stopped keeping track of when stuff's arriving on certain days because you just don't know. So I did open this stuff earlier because I was very curious to see what it was, and just because one of the reasons was because one of the items actually came like this. So it came in this envelope, which I thought was kind of weird. So it does have two different labels on it. The first one, you can tell is a Chinese label because it has the Chinese. I don't know if you guys can see it, but underneath the label here, it does have some Chinese writing. And then it has, I'm not worried about the address, you guys, either, because it goes to my P.O. box. So, and then it has like a U.S. label over it. And then on the back, it says Everlasting Love, which was weird because I wasn't paying attention to what stores I was ordering things off of. And then it says, at the bottom, also says cross stitch. So I thought that was really interesting, that they had these custom bags. That was really neat, something different from the normal trash bag style stuff that comes in. But so the one that came in was this stocking one, and now the store obviously is called Everlasting Love. I still haven't quite checked this out on the Aliexpress website yet, so I will double check, and I don't have any of the prices or anything pulled up right now, so I'm gonna tell you guys that. Is it even focusing? I will let you guys know. I'll pop that up here on the screen so you guys can see how much I paid for it and how long it took to ship, or get to me at least. And then this is what it looks like. So I have a couple of bad and good things about this. First, it's stinking adorable. I absolutely love it. It's really cute. This particular one is on 14 count Aida, and unfortunately a lot of the time when you order from AliExpress, I did open this, so if you guys notice this like hair stuck in here, that's fine, because I did already open and look at it, but I wasn't paying attention to the size, so I don't know if you guys noticed how giant it is already just by looking at the size. So I was hoping that these would be similar to what you would make as a stocking already, like normal size. However, it's not. And thinking about it, I don't know if this is how big a lot of the other stockings are that people make at home. I don't think they are, but maybe one day at some point I'll have one of these made for all of my kids, maybe. And I'm thinking of ordering a couple of more, at least 2 more, so that I can complete the set for at least my children. And then go from there. I can't imagine making one for everyone because my husband and I altogether have 6 kids. That would take me a lifetime to do 6 of these gigantic ass ones like this. So let's take a peek at it and see what it's gonna look like. So there is the image again. I think you guys are too far away, that's why I'm having a hard time with this right now. And then so we do have we do have the chart again. So there is quite a bit of back stitching on this one too, quite a bit of color blocking as well. There's also a bunch of French knots in this one, which I'm not too thrilled about, but what can you do? So you've got the snowman face and the broom, you've got some birds on here as well, and then you've got like a quarter of a page here on this side. You do have room for a name up here, which will obviously come way at the end. Obviously this is not going to be something I'm going to be stitching this year, or at least even planning on finishing this year. Here's some more of the stocking with the light and the bottom of the snowman. You have a bunny, more birds, a cardinal, an apple even, or at least it looks like an apple, some more birds on this side, and of course more pieces of the bottom of the stocking, and then more animals on this side as well. Well, that's kind of what it looks like all together. You can see the shape of the stocking taking form. And then here is the image. There's 6 pages, but most of the pages are partial. So we are looking at 32 colors with this one, 3 of the colors being French knot, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 of them being backstitch colors. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. This looks way harder than I anticipated, but I think that's how a lot of the Christmas stockings are. I just wasn't anticipating the size of it to be this gigantic. So we do have all of the floss. Now, remember in my other videos I was always complaining about the sticky on the floss cards? I figured out why. Because some of the flosses come with a second card. In this case, I have 3 here. Well, there's a sticky in the middle. This one does not have one. But there's always a sticky, and that's because that is where they stick the second floss card on top of it so that they're stuck together and they don't move, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the reasoning behind it, but that's what I assume it's for. It's taken this long for that to dawn on me, just FYI. So here's the floss. I did kind of tangle it up because I was just trying to get it flat into the box at some point. So there is a lot of blue. These 13, 14, and 15 colors are extra. Well, all of these 11, 13, 14, 15, these are all extra pieces of floss because I do have more on this side, and then they filled me up with some extra. So tons of blue in this one, which is the majority of the sky. And then the snowman, he's also not quite white. He's filled with quite a bit of blue as well, or shades of blue. And then here is the stocking, you guys. Freaking like, this is my hand. I mean, I have small hands to begin with, but seriously, look at this. How freaking big it is. I did measure it, and I believe it was 20 inches in length by about 13 and a half inches. So it is ridiculously huge. Obviously, it looks like nothing right now. It looks ridiculous. You can't even hardly tell what it is with the color scheme that they have going on here. But yeah, I was pretty shocked when I opened this. So that's what this looks like. It's just called Christmas Stocking number 3. Again, I will link it below. This was something I did get on the Aliexpress 11/11 sale, so it wasn't it wasn't ridiculously expensive. And the reason that I thought it was because, for one, I was hoping that it would be very similar to the way that the Christmas stockings come when you order like a kit from like 1, 2, 3 Stitch or something like that. It's not. And I feel like I paid less than $10 for it, which still, you can't beat that price. Even though it's not quite what I was expecting, I can still make it work. It's just going to be a giant stocking because it's huge. But nonetheless, I love the image, and you really can't beat these kits. So this was the only thing that I ordered from this particular store. And then I also have typical trash bag material order from another store on AliExpress from Joy Sunday, which is, I think this is the regular Joy Sunday store that I ordered these from. If it wasn't, I'll put the name of the store here somewhere so you guys can see, because Joy Sunday, the name Joy Sunday, has probably 4 or 5, maybe even 6 different stores on AliExpress, and it's hard to differentiate the difference between them. So there is that. Okay, I accidentally cut you guys off there, but wasn't paying attention to the count. At least I don't think I was. Something happened. Either that or they didn't offer it in the other count. I don't remember the reason why. I'm going to have to look into it, because these 2 images, I specifically wanted them to be in the same count because I wanted them to be the same size, but they're not. So these are the 2 images that I ordered. Now you can clearly tell this is 11 count, has way more floss in it. The package is huge in comparison to this one. I don't know if you guys can tell how much further this sticks up than the 14 count. So this is a wine. Well, they say wine 1 and wine 2, or wine, whatever. But they are alcohol bottles. And I just thought it was so stinking cute. Something that either my husband can hang in his man cave, or maybe something that we could even hang in the kitchen at some point. Right now my kitchen does not have a ton of wall space to hang stuff, but we do plan on remodeling at some point. And so I figured, like, even in the dining room, this might look okay. The 11 count one looks way better than the 14 count, in my opinion, right now, looking at the image here. Now, this might be something, I don't know yet. It's kind of, I'm struggling right now because I don't know if I want to order this one in 11 count, so they're the same, or this one in 14 count, so that they're the same. But either way, I just really liked the way that they looked. So this one's full of beers. You have like a mug of beer here, and then you can see that there is some pretty popular beers here, or at least supposed to be, like Heineken, Miller. You've got a bag of Lay's potato chips in the back, and then like some other snacks and things like beer related. Some of these beers I don't recognize, but I thought this was so stinking cute. Absolutely loved it. And then this one is the same thing, but with liquor. So you have like a bottle of Jack Daniels here, you have a bottle of Hennessy, and some other bottles here. Freaking adorable. I absolutely loved both of them, and I've had these in my cart for a really long time. And if I'm not mistaken, these were, I think, like $5 off in the 11/11 sale, and they were a little bit more than I would normally pay, which is why I hadn't ordered them in the first place, because I feel like one of them was probably around $20 before the sale. And so had my eye on these and definitely got them. So we're going to open them up. So here's the first one. This is the one with the beers, not the wine, or I mean the liquor. Oh man, look at it. This one is stapled. So this one's actually a book style. You've got a quarter of a page here. You do see the full pages on the top and then half pages on the bottom. We are looking at 54 colors, with 7 of them also being backstitch. There is no French knots, so that's even better. So there's that. Here's some of the tops of the beers here. Looks like this is vampire beer, Miller. Can't quite read what this says. Premium something, Asahi. Can't quite read the words on that one. This one says blonde, and I'm looking at it upside down, so I can't quite read what they say. Lager, something lager. Can't quite see it upside down, but this is what it looks like. What does that say? High Leinenhegel, maybe? I can't quite make it out. I'll have to turn it around and see. This one says something brewery. Let's see what else we have. Is this sideways? No. Maybe? No? I don't know. I can't quite make it out, but we will. We will. Heineken here, the lobster. So I like that they're half pages though. So it doesn't, oh wow, those are full. But, you know, you catch my drift. And then here is, oh my gosh, I get those colors already. Super colorful. Ooh, look at this blue. That's my favorite color of blue. And my favorite color of red. It matches my shirt. Oh man, I don't even want to pick these up because they're on here so perfect. So that's what those look like. I'm honestly not even going to unfold these. Like, there's not like a whole lot of reason to. So there's that. We do have some extra ones here. Two spaces of number 1, and then another one of number 25, and then 2 floss cards here because this only goes up to 45, and then they fill up. Or no, the first one goes to 40 to 30, and then there you go. Know what I mean? Yeah. You guys know what I mean. So I'm going to put these down in such a way that I can put them back onto the thing flat. And then we're going to, oh my gosh, yeah, this is pretty big, you guys. Huge. There's not a lot to look at like this. You guys know that with the way that these kits come, but lots of color blocking here on the top, and then does get a little confetti heavy here, but I can still do one strand and still like go down in a single color, and I feel like it evens it out because there's so much color blocking on the top with the background. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so much fun to do, you guys. I'm not even going to measure this one. Well, I guess I will. Did I measure? That other one was a snowman, so we're looking at 11.5 inches that way. 18 here. 19, 20, 22, 34, 25, 26, 27, 28, almost 29. is what that is. So, and then look at the key code on the bottom. Goes the entire length of the damn thing. Super cute. So this is one of the ones that I am just so excited for. How do I... Okay. Was it folded like this? Yes. Okay. Really excited for that one. This is one that I've had my eye on this one for months and months, you guys, from Aliexpress, but I never got it because of the price. I felt like it was just a little bit too expensive to get, especially because I was ordering so many that I knew I wasn't going to do it anytime soon. So what could you do at that point, right? Okay. On to the one with the liquor. So let's see what this one looks like. This one's going to be even bigger because this one is 11 count instead of 14 count. So my 8 is wider and it's going to have more threads because we're using 3 strands instead of 2 strands. So perfect chart. Take a peek at the Jack Daniels. Can't tell what those are from here. I think my husband just put Tennessee whiskey. It's the Jack again. Can't quite make out what that one says. Tennessee here. Are you guys even in frame? Probably not. Even have a light martini glass there. My dogs will not stop barking. And then, oh my god, look at how much the red is here, you guys. Did I even tell you how many colors? No, I didn't. So, oh my god. 54 colors, all full stitch with 5 of them being backstitch. That is the color list there. Hopefully you can see. Did I even get you focused? Yeah, that's crazy. But it is all alphanumeric, not a single symbol, which is amazing. That I can definitely give them credit for that. All right. Oh my gosh. Ton of colors, you guys. Ton. I'm not going to spend too much time going over these because there really isn't a reason to. Yeah, I'm just going to... They stick to the Ada in a way that's just crazy. So, alright, this one I'm not going to measure because this one's going to be even bigger, you guys. I think you guys get the drift. Oh my god, I can't even show this whole thing. Like, there's no way I can show you guys the entire thing in frame. It's just gigantic. I'm just going to try my best to show you what is on here because you guys get the idea. And I'll show you again what the stitched image looks like that they include. So yeah, I'm going to spend too much time on this one just because it's so huge. It's 381 stitches by 161 stitches. So it's huge on 11 count. So you guys do the math on that. Tell you guys how big it is. So there's that. I think this was folded inside of it, to be honest, like that. Not 100% sure, but trying to get it as flat as possible because it comes pretty flat already. So I'm going to show you guys the stitched image again because I didn't really show you guys the... Hopefully it's focused and you guys can see and it's not too shadowy. That's what it's supposed to look like. I just hope that the words don't come out blurry. I feel like the words are much clearer on this one. The only thing that I don't like is like on this blue one, you can't really read what it says on the 2 blue ones. Like I'm not 100% sure what those are supposed to be. The Jack Daniels, this one, something select, sour select or something. Hennessy, this Old Mecca. The words are very clear. And another one, Okay, so the last one that I ordered from this company, or from this particular Joy Sunday store, was this. It's called a Gorgeous City Cat. It's smaller. You can tell by how flat it is. We're looking at another 14 count piece, and it is 36 by 43. So another small piece. This is what I call like a snack in cross stitch, because it's not ridiculously big. So lots of purple in this one, or at least I feel like there's kind of a lot of purple. But yeah, let's take a peek at it. Okay, here is page 1. Lots of backstitch on the cat. Does open up, more backstitching on the building. Again, backstitching on both the cats now. Whatever that is in the background. Buildings, I guess. Oh, the roof that they're standing on is also backstitched. Backstitching on the birds. So, I do know how to backstitch now. I learned. You can tell piece isn't very big. Here's the floss for this one. We have, let's see, 33 colors, and 3 of them are backstitch. Or also backstitch, I should say. And here's the threads. I'm not going to spend too much time looking at those because it's really not necessary.
Okay, you guys, so apparently I didn't finish recording the video and no idea what happened there or why. So just know that I will provide all of the links in the description box below, which is what I usually do for Aliexpress orders. And, you know, I just took a picture of my cross stitch stash and put that here so you guys had something to look at while I made up some reason as to why I don't have it ending. So yeah, there it is, you guys. I know that this video is really long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.